Winter is coming, yan ang laging sambit ng mga Stark sa Game of Thrones. Sila na laging takot sa lamig, sa gutom at sa kung anumang maligno ang nagtatago sa dilim at niyebe. Sa parehong paraan noong araw ay exam week is coming. Din ang lagi naming sinasambit sa mga estudyanteng happy-go-lucky at parang college kung tratuhin ng law school na akala mo naman ay kakayanin sa overnight cramming ang kanilang midterm exams. The midterm exam is coming, kapatid, and tonight I'll be showing you 5 tips on how to prepare for your exams in law school. All of this and more coming right up. This episode is brought to you by the LXM Bootcamp. It's our program to help you determine if you are for law school, if law school is for you, or both. For 1 whole week, you will be living the harsh life of a hardworking working law student. All of our classes will be online and aligned with the schedule of law school. You will be tasked with researching cases, reading and understanding codal provisions. You will be called to recite what you have learned, write case digests, and take quizzes. And you will be given timely feedback on how to improve. The LXM Bootcamp will help you prepare in advance on what to expect in law school. You will also be learning lessons that should serve you well in the months and years ahead. Register today for the LXM Bootcamp through the links in the description box below. Hi, my name is Lex and welcome to Lex in Motion. In this channel, I'll be helping you build your competence, confidence, and capability in law school. Start today by hitting the subscribe button below. New episodes are posted every Friday. We begin tonight with tip number 1. Always plan ahead for your exam week. These are usually scheduled about 10 weeks or a little over 2 months from the beginning of your classes every semester. If your law school does not publish an exam week calendar, it is safe to anticipate that exams happen before the 3rd month of each semester. For the members of the exclusive Lex in Motion one-on-one coaching and mentoring program, we begin our exam preparation about 6 weeks before the exam week. We run a stricter schedule and everyone is required to step up into a high-intensity, high-pressure learning environment. Part of our preparation is to take inventory of all the days we have to prepare for the exams. We then arrange our courses in order of their need for time and attention. Ang mga minor subjects usually ay hindi na mabibigyan ng maraming atensyon, hindi tulad ng mga major subjects gaya ng obligations and contracts, civil procedure at succession na sadyang pinaglalaanan namin ng mga extra na araw. Muli, kapatid, ay hindi na uubra ang mga ginagawa mo nung college ka pa na hindi ka lang matutulog the night before the exam. We are not in Kansas anymore at hindi uno ang magiging bunga ng iyong cramming. Tip number 2, find a way for you to finish your readings. Do not let your readings finish you. It is statistically probable that you will score poorly on your exam topics which you have not read. Much worse than topics which you've read but did not understand. And topics which you have read and understood but failed to master. Exam preparation is all about finishing your readings ahead of your schedule. Kupal na maituturing kung itatanong ninyo sa inyong professor kung ano ang magiging coverage ng midterms kung isang buwan pa naman bago ang exam. Nakakainsulto kasi yon dahil para bang ang tamad ni Fiscal at ang bagal niyang makatapos ng topics. In order for you to determine the coverage of your exam, refer to your syllabus. Most professors are kind enough to write their own timelines on their syllabus. You can make an intelligent guess based on your pacing. For the members of the one-on-one coaching and mentoring program, we rely on the established patterns of professors and make our best estimate. When in doubt, it is better to err on the side of caution and read ahead of the coverage. Remember that it is better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, kapatid. Kung sasabay lang din tayo sa pacing ng klase tuwing exam preparation, ay asahan mo, kapatid, na maaari tayong masabay din sa agos at malagutan ng buhay ang ating semester bago pa man tayo magkaroon ng pagkakataon na pumalag. Kailangan mauna tayo. Sa one-on-one coaching and mentoring program, our shared goal is to finish the coverage 3 weeks before the exam. Tip number 3, focus on what is important. If a topic is too basic, it will not be asked in your exam. If a topic is too difficult, it will also not be asked. This is the Goldilocks rule, and one of the key lessons covered in 101 practice problems for lost law students and bar takers. A topic that is too basic will not be asked during your exam dahil ito ay malaking kasayangan ng puntos, kapatid. Alam nyo na yan. At sayang naman ang tinta kung gigradean pa namin ng isang bagay na alam naming saulado naman ninyo. If a topic is too difficult or too technical, we also tend not to ask from these. Kung doon sa hindi kahirapan ay nanghuhula pa kayo, anong talino ang maaari naming asahan sa mga tanong na technical? Manghuhula lang naman kayo at sasakit lang ulo namin kakaunawa sa sagot ninyong may illegal basis sa sulat ninyong kalkal chicken. Focus on topics that your professors has spent his or her time on during your classes. Kung ang professor nyo naman ay hindi nagpapapasok at hindi nyo alam kung saan mag-focus, maaari din kayong magtaob ng baso at itanong sa kanyang kaluluwa kung ano ang dapat ninyong aralin. O tanggapin na lang na ang inyong grades ay manggagaling sa roleta o tambiolo. Tip number 4, expect the worst during your exam week. Everything that can possibly go wrong during your preparations for the exam will and can go wrong. You can be healthy the whole semester, but a short string of late nights or early mornings is usually enough to lower your immune system. These are things you should also plan for. Expecting the worst during your exam also means planning for makeup classes. Law professors have a very annoying tendency to think of their schedules as the focal point of the existence of law students. I feel awfully guilty when I miss my classes because of work or because of my health. But when I need to schedule makeup classes, I try to schedule them with everyone's consent. Unfortunately, may mga professor tayo na kung makaschedule ng makeup classes ay animo sila lang ang subject mo sa buong semester, na parang sa subject lang nila kayo naka-enroll. When this happens, kapatid, you really have no choice but to attend these classes. Hindi kami maghahabol ng coverage para sayangin ang inyong oras at oras din namin. Ang mga tinatalakay sa makeup classes ay lumalabas tuwing exams. Finally, we have tip number 5. Practice. Professional athletes, concert pianists, and everyone else worth something someplace has put in thousands if not tens of thousands of man hours perfecting and honing their craft. This applies to you too in law school. About a third of your grades in law school will come from your midterm exams, and another third will come from your final exams. These are written exams which should test not only your knowledge of the law but your ability to argue. For members of the one-on-one coaching and mentoring program, the last 2 weeks of exam preparation is all about developing mastery of the topics we have identified as part of the Goldilocks zone, and those topics which will probably appear in the exams, as well as the various permutations and variations of these problems and how to answer them. For everyone else, I encourage you to get your copy of our digital workbook 8, 101 practice problems for lost law students and bar takers. Alam ko na 101 ang nakasusulat sa pabalat, pero higit dyan ang inyong mababasa sa aking akda. The focus of 8 is not so much as the correct answer. Given enough time, lahat naman kayo ay makakarating sa tamang sagot. Rather, the focus of 8 is the process of how to arrive at the correct answer and craft an elegant, hyper-responsive answer to each of your exams. Here, I will show you how to score 8/8 for all of your essays in law school. Grab your copy of 8, 101 practice problems for lost law students and bar takers through the link in the description box below. Salamat, kapatid, kung inabot mo ang ending ng episode na to. Salamat din kung kahit papano ay may natutunan ka. If you would like to see more content on how to build your capability in law school, please let me know by typing yes in the comments down below. Alam ko na simpleng yes lang ito, kapatid, pero mahalaga ito sa amin. By typing yes in the comments, you are telling me and telling the team that what we do here is helpful. By typing yes in the comments, you are telling me and telling the team that an actual sentient human being watched this episode at may totoong tao ang nakinabang sa aming pinagpaguran. Thank you so much for watching. Like and share this episode for good law school karma, and I will see you again next